Hey guys, what a year. Now there are two things that stick in my mind for 2020, and that is toilet roll and anti-bac. So it has been a crazy year, but fortunately tech and gadget has been booming more than ever anyway. It's not really held that back at all. There's been new Samsung phones, new iPhones, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox, so much tech. So I decided to put together this video, the best tech of 2020. So I reached out to some YouTubers, sent a load of messages along to a few big ones, a few small ones. Some of them did get back to me, some of them just ignored me, probably because I'm beneath them. But let's get straight into it. You will hear my best tech of 2020 at the end, but let's see what other YouTubers have to say first.
Hello and welcome back to a very mini featurette of Stu's Reviews. Thank you very much, Paul, for asking me to join this compendium of the best tech of 2020. 2020, what a year! What a year that has been. There has been some bizarre things, obviously, but there's also been a lot of incredible tech. We've had awesome scooters, incredible electric bikes, we've had awesome smartwatches, folding phones. This year has been such an incredible year for tech. We've even had all the new generation of consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S. Now, normally those sort of things would probably be my top tech for 2020, but given the current environment where people are stuck indoors and need an escape and need some magic in their lives, I think the best tech of 2020 is this. The Oculus Quest 2. And the reason I think this is the best tech for 2020 is because the value of this thing is unbeatable. It's £299 for what is essentially a wireless proper virtual reality experience. Yes, you're not going to get the best graphics ever. You're not going to get the most incredible virtual reality experience ever. But what you will get is a completely wire-free, self-contained virtual reality experience that can offer everybody a break from the madness for just 299 quid. So this is my vote for 2020's piece of top tech. Cheers. And the Freud gets in the top, at least the top 5 whiskies. I think Lagavulin, that one's my favourite. But this isn't bad. I'll see you on Stu's Reviews soon.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Gadgets Boy, and my favourite tech to come out this year is the Cowboy Bike 3. It's an e-bike, so it gets me out and about very easily. It doesn't take long to charge back up, and it comes with a phone app as well, which means I can do things like map it directly from the app. I can also track where it is. If it gets stolen, for example, I can use it to unlock the bike as well. And the bike looks fantastic. It looks very pretty. And also, this can do more than 43 miles with pedal assist, so if you want a bike for longer, this is definitely one to consider.
Hey guys, Roger here, and Paul, thank you very much for asking me to be part of the video. Very grateful, and yes, of course, I'd love to talk about my favourite piece of tech from 2020. Now, for me, it's actually the Mac Mini M1 edition, the brand new version. This actually has 8 gig of RAM, this particular one, 512 gig of storage. But let me tell you why I like this so much. So for the last 12 months, roughly, I've actually been using a Hackintosh, and that's to try and save a bit of cash because we all know that Macs are extremely expensive. But this brand new Mac Mini with the M1 chip has proven already that it's a fantastic replacement for that Hackintosh system that I was using. I'll give you a quick example. Before, when I wanted to export video from Final Cut Pro, I might have to sit around for half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that, to export a video 4K 30 frames per second. The Mac Mini M1 though exports video, roughly a 6-minute 4K 30 frames per second video in around 2 minutes. That's just crazy. That's really good. And so for me, for 2020, That's my favourite piece of tech. There are some other things I've looked at this year that I really like, handsets and consoles and all sorts of other things, but this, for me, is my favourite piece of tech from this year. Thank you, Paul, for having me on, and Happy New Year to you as well.
What's going on, geeky stuff? Big shout out to Paul for inviting me over here to share with you guys my favourite tech of 2020. Now, 2020 was full of foldable phones and clamshell phones with dual screens. And you know what? Next year, throw all of that stuff in the bin, because Oppo unveiled something that was revolutionary this year in the way of the Oppo X 2021 rollable smartphone. Now, one of the biggest problems with foldable phones is the crease down the middle and the fact that when you fold them, they're twice the thickness of a regular phone. The Oppo X 2021 is a brand new form factor, never seen before. It unravels like a ninja scroll and the screen just expands as if from nowhere. And honestly, I think when this tech is officially ready, we're going to see companies like Samsung and Apple and all the other big brands jumping on board rollable displays. Although at this point in 2020 it's only a concept, it was made a reality this year, and that's why that is my tech of the year 2020. But I also want to give an honorable mention to one of my favorite phones this year, the Xperia 5 Mark II. Very unique phone, very compact, very powerful. And I've covered all of this stuff on the What Gear channel. If you want to go check it out, I'd appreciate it. Fingers crossed for more rollables in 2021. See you in the next one.
Big thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. Those links for the YouTube channels are in the description below if you want to jump over and have a look at their channels as well. So my winner of Best Tech 2020 is a smartphone I reviewed a few months ago, and it also won MKBHD's Smartphone of the Year. Yes, it is the Galaxy S20 FE, a phone that Samsung packed with so many, top specs, but kept that price right down. And it's obviously the fan edition, and I'm a big fan of that smartphone. It's the best bang for buck smartphone I think you can get in 2020. Performance was great. The camera was very good. Battery was excellent. The refresh rate on the display, it was just a joy to use. So that is my gadget or best tech of 2020. So I have reviewed a lot over the past 12 months. There were some phones and gadgets that I couldn't get my hands on. So like the OnePlus 8T, I would love to have reviewed that. A couple of the Poco phones as well that were released this year. But I can only go on what I've used this year, and the S20 FE is definitely a standout gadget for me. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out the guys' YouTube channels in the description below. Have a fantastic new year and 2021. Let's hope it's much better than 2020. Goodbye.